I got a chance to play on a football team in the NFL that happened to have a guy playing quarterback that went into the Hall of Fame just last night officially. Mm-hmm. A man who walked through a casino and told me, hey, how about that red 18? And then walked off and proved to me that this guy is potentially a time traveler. A man that outworked every single human I'd ever seen in my life, was way too nice to me, was a quarterback in 2 different cities, winning Super Bowls for both. Ladies and gentlemen, a name synonymous with the game of football in the league that it is. Joining us now, Peyton Manning.
Yeah!
How are you?
Pat. I'm going to take you with me everywhere with that kind of introduction. Great. I want to hear that again.
Well, I don't know if I could run it back or not. You deserve it. I've always told people you were incredibly nice to me, too nice to me. There was no reason for you to be as nice as you were to me, and you were like that with everybody. And I heard you talking to Jeff Saturday last night. The team was the biggest thing for you. What was it about football you think that made you just fall in love, like, and play forever and dedicate your entire life to it?
Yeah, Pat, just the team aspect of it. Always like team sports, where you got guys to help you if you're having a tough day, and you can help them if they're maybe struggling. And we're sitting on the bus right here. I got Calvin Johnson in front of me, Alan Faneca, John Lynch, and Charles Woodson, Drew Pearson are on the bus behind us. But that's all we've been talking about is the teammates like yourself, the memories, the locker room talks, the plane rides. That was the best part about it. I mean, the football playing was great, but if it was just that, and you didn't have those friendships and memories that you made with those guys that you were working hard with, the equipment managers, all of it, it all mattered to me. And it's been fun kind of going down memory lane these past couple days.
Well, I appreciate you joining us, especially from where you're joining us at right now, because we'll just say that the entire Hall of Fame class of 2020 was on the show, because I do believe they've coughed in the background. I heard them back there. Taking a trip down memory lane, I'm sure, was awesome. Your relationship with Jim Irsay is one that's very fascinating to me, okay? Because whenever he made the decision, they made the decision to move on, and you go out to Denver, and the press conference happens and everything like that. Our world changed drastically back in Indianapolis, by the way. I don't know if you heard or not, but everything changed drastically back there. Then you go on, you have great success at Denver, and now I just saw a picture of you getting out of, I think, a 757 that was from Jim Irsay. What was that, and have you ever been in that plane before?
It was I thought it was like the team plane to fly all of the Indianapolis Colts. Literally, I mean, it's got the logo on it, Pat, and it was awesome. But look, that's just Jim. Pat, I had a wonderful 14 years there. It's obviously the team that I wanted to play for always. Things happen. I got injured. Colts get the first-round pick. To be bitter and to be, frustrated, it's like it ruined everything you worked for in those 14 years. So Jim Irsay drafted me. He always had my back, and so I understood the decision he had to make, and no hard feelings. And for him to send his plane to fly me and my son down here, it was a great gesture. A lot of room for me and Marshall. We were throwing the football. Pretty cool experience. Pretty cool father-son weekend.
Yeah, I could fathom, and I'm happy you're enjoying fatherhood, and I think that's something that I'm not 100% sure if I ever talk to you about, but I think the world, by the way, as he's moving from event to event right now, you are the best, dude. Where are you headed right now?
I'm going to the game. I got Lynch, I got Faneca, I got these guys in the background.
Boys, congratulations. Yeah. Congratulations, boys. All right, Peyton. Oh, hey, there he is. Marshall, I hope you enjoyed that plane, pal. Hey, Peyton, last thing here. You talking to Tom Brady, you becoming friends with him. It was interesting to watch. Oh, yeah, take the photo. Take the photo. All right, we will wrap this up. You talking to Tom Brady, how much does that happen? Did Clyde Christensen, yourself, and Tom have a convo before he went to Tampa? How has that transition been? And do you feel like you're one of the only people he can talk to about his entire experience in the NFL?
Well, I'll tell you, Pat, I don't think anybody can do what Tom has done. Look, I know how hard it was for me to get on the same page with my receivers, learn a new system, learn new coaches. But I had a full off season. I was injured. I was rehabbing. The fact that Tom has done this in a COVID pandemic off season, no time to meet with his receivers. He met with his coaches illegally by breaking into Byron Leftwich's house. So besides that, it's been incredible what he's been able to accomplish, and he deserves all the credit. His leadership is what's put the Bucs in this game today, and I have great respect for him because I know how hard it is, but he deserves all the credit.
Hey, how did you know Red 18 was coming?
Pat, I mean, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you telling that story and just growing the legend. That was about the 18th time I tried it. I was 17 going into that. And, you know, when it doesn't hit, you just keep walking. Nobody ever really tells you about it. So when it hit, I was as surprised as you were. And the reaction from some of the good old folks there in the casino that night was pretty special.
Well, I appreciate you doing that. You made me and those folks in the casino a bunch of money. Congrats on the Hall of Fame nod. Thank you for spending time. Enjoy yourself at the game, Peyton.
Pat, thanks, pal. I appreciate you.
The Sheriff, Hall of Famer, Peyton. That makes sense. He was 0 for 17 with that. You know, volume shooter there, but I happen to be there for the one time. Yeah. I wonder how many people who are orators did he do that to in the past, because they're never telling the story. For me, man, it was a heroic moment in the casino. What a legend. Were we a part of the Hall of Fame shot there?
Yeah. Your picture's in there on the side.
What an electric time.
I was waiting for Foxy to yell to Calvin to forgive Detroit. Release the curse.
I reached out, you know. I was like, hey, any chance? And the response was like, hey, there's a lot, you know, because the whole Hall of Fame thing is how I was told, the whole Hall of Fame thing. And I was like, hey, even if it's for 5 minutes while you're going to an event. He was like, all right, you got to lock it in or whatever. So, I mean, that's exactly what happened. I can't thank him enough for that. That was really, really, really cool of him to do that.
How about his kid wearing a Mahomes jersey?
I saw that. Yeah. I did see that. There was a lot of questions. How about his kid flying on a 757? Good for him,
Playing
man.
catch.
For a long time, people thought there was a chance that Peyton wasn't going to have kids because he was so focused on the game or whatever. Then whenever he had twins or whatever, it was just good for him. Excited to see how it changes him. It didn't at all. He went on to win a couple Super Bowls and everything like that. That was awesome. The Red 18, man. What a fucking moment, dude. You're talking about people with less than 2 teeth.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Less than 2 teeth down there. And also some well-dressed people as well. Let's not get crazy, but they're just people.
The good old.
We're talking about, we're the group that hit off of that literally probably to this day still tells stories about Jesus Christ walking in. In the form of Peyton Manning and them saving like their last, $150. Everybody took every chip on the table and put it on. Like it wasn't just like, pack table, everybody, just one stack on a thing. I've never seen it before. It was awesome. It hits. Imagine how he feels.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Goddamn right.